To discuss more, we have the pleasure of welcoming Rina Shah, a seasoned political advisor with extensive experience serving as a campaign advisor and spokesperson for the 2012 and 2016 U.S. presidential elections. She joins us now from Reston, Virginia. Thank you for being with us today. So, Rina, out of the 4 charges, which ones are the most serious and which ones is Trump most likely to be found guilty of?
Well, right now, there's not too much we know about the probability of which charge exactly he would be found guilty of. And when I read over the indictment, I must say this, I was a bit struck by how special counsel Jack Smith didn't go for 2 more severe charges, one of which could have been seditious conspiracy. And that's under really the realm of treason to the United States. An act of sedition is a big deal. And that, again, is not part of these 4 charges. But one of the ones I find most concerning and think that is really the most bombastic of all is the one that talks about defrauding the United States, really essentially denying voters their right to have their vote be counted, because that's what took place on January 6, 2021. Very much a formality, something the vice president goes to Capitol Hill for, and it's very procedural. We've never before in modern American history had any source of contention with that event happening. And so therefore, that being one of the charges, and look, these are 4 felonies we're talking about too. A felony is the highest charge you can have in these United States. Right. So the president really is in this unique moment where I believe in his heart of hearts, he is very scared. And in the back of his mind, he knows that this indictment is actually the most serious of the 3 he has faced so far.
Right, Rina, very interesting what you say. And I do want to touch on another important point. What do we know about the timeline of this trial? Also with reference to the timeline of the other trials that Trump is facing. Is this expected to be the fastest?
Well, this is certainly going faster than one would have expected, and that's because the judge is an Obama-appointed judge in the District of Columbia. Now, look, the fact that she was appointed by Obama shouldn't matter because we do have Article 3 of the Constitution here that talks about the independence of judges. These judges, though they are appointed by presidents of a certain party, they are independently minded. They are there to execute the laws that are on the books. And so this judge has so far set the next appearance date for August 28th. And this is an appearance for Trump's lawyers. Trump himself does not have to be there. The fact that this is less than a month away is actually very fast for this indictment. In the other cases, the first indictment was about paying hush money to an adult film star. The second indictment was about harboring classified documents. The first indictment was in the state of New York, and the second indictment was in the state of Florida. And now this third indictment is in Washington, D.C. Now, it's in Washington, D.C. for a reason, and it's because this is sort of the scene of the crime. There's been a lot of chatter amongst Republicans about getting this trial moved to next door West Virginia. That is just not legally possible. Prosecutors have no choice where the crime occurred and is where Trump is being charged with that crime. Again, he's not guilty. This is very important for our audience to know. Today, he was arraigned, but there was not a mugshot of him. There was not a real fingerprint. It was a digital fingerprint. He was led through an underground tunnel from his car to go into the court. There were no cameras in court. This would not usually happen for any other private citizen that is being arraigned on these charges. But here we are in a very unique moment in history. So I do see a very stacked legal calendar for Trump in the weeks and months ahead. We don't know all exact dates, but things are happening pretty fast.
Right, which we'll be following closely. Rina Shah, thank you very much for your analysis.